guys, this is Southern Conspiracies, and thanks for tuning in for another video. Man allegedly killed family after father said get a job or move out, the police say. A 20-year-old college student charged with killing his parents and younger sister in their family home in Iowa told police that a masked intruder was to blame for the shooting deaths, according to a criminal complaint released. Alex Jackson called 911 on a Tuesday morning to report that he and his dad had been shot by a male intruder at their Cedar Rapids home, the complaint says. Officers who responded found 61-year-old Jan Jackson, 68-year-old Melissa Jackson, and 19-year-old Sabrina Jackson dead from gunshot wounds in different rooms of the home. They found Alex Jackson suffering from a gunshot wound to his foot and recovered a .22 caliber semi-automatic rifle that is believed to have been the firearm used in the shootings. Alex Jackson told police that he woke up to the sound of gunfire and was shot during a struggle with a masked man over the rifle, which he claimed he and his father had left on the fireplace after cleaning it the previous night, the complaint says. Investigators found no sign of forced entry or burglary at the home, according to the complaint signed by Lynn County Attorney Jerry Vander Sanden. Alex Jackson denied shooting his family members, but admitted that his father had recently told him he needed to find a job or move out of the home, the complaint says.
But first, a 20-year-old man in Cedar Rapids is accused of triple murder, allegedly killing his mother, his father, and sister.
And the man accused, Alexander Jackson, says a masked man did it. Now, Jackson appearing in court this morning. The criminal complaint shows Jackson called police, telling them an intruder shot him and his father. And when officers arrived, they found the three victims in 3 different rooms of the home. The complaint says Jackson told police he woke up to gunshots and was shot in the foot while struggling with the intruder. Jackson admitted his father told him he needed to find a job or move out. He's charged with 3 counts of murder.
Jackson was treated for his wounded foot at a hospital before he was booked on 3 counts of first-degree murder late Tuesday at the Lynn County Jail. He made a brief initial court appearance Wednesday morning and was ordered jail on a $3 million bond. A public defender representing him, Lindsey Garner, said he would not plead guilty after a formal charging document is filed. The case marks the first known triple homicide in Cedar Rapids since 1982 and only the second since at least 1959, according to Cedar Rapids Police Department spokesman Greg Bulow, who searched the agency's archives Wednesday. The audio of Jackson's 911 call cannot be released because it contains information of material importance to our investigation, Bulow said.
Suspect again, Alex, in this triple homicide, made a court appearance today to face those murder charges.
Yeah, the judge set a $3 million cash bond for 20-year-old Alex Jackson. Now that's $1 million for each count of first-degree murder. And now KWW's Michelle White, she was at the court earlier today and has the very latest.
Jackson appeared with a public defender on a television screen in the courtroom.
What is your name, sir?
Assistant County Attorney Ryan Decker asked the court for the $3 million cash bond.
Due to the nature of the offenses and number of victims, Your Honor, based on the facts of this case, it is clear that this was a horrendous murder. That was more than just a murder, it was an execution.
The criminal complaint says Jackson called 911 to report he and his father, Jan, had been shot by a masked man. But investigators found no signs of forced entry, burglary, or struggle.
The defendant's concocted story of a phantom burglar shows the defendant acted out of malice and calculated intent to get away with these murders, and he's clearly a danger to the community.
Officers found the bodies of Jackson's father, his mother, and his sister in different rooms of the house, dead from apparent gunshot wounds. Investigators found a Browning .22 caliber semi-automatic rifle in the home. County attorneys confirmed these were execution-style murders.
Based off of the way it happened, the amount of bullets that were fired, how the scene was, the setup of the bodies during the investigation, and also some of his statements during his interview.
If convicted, Jackson faces
life for each one. That's the max sentence and the mandatory sentence in Iowa. So if he's convicted of all 3, it would be life.
Those can be stacked consecutively or concurrently, with no chance of parole.
And that's Michelle White reporting. Now, the assistant county attorney told Michelle that Jackson's sister was still sleeping and his mother was at least still in bed when Jackson allegedly shot them.
Now, county records show that they bought that house back in September of 2011. The rest of the family, authorities say, actually live out in the state of Oregon for the most part.
The slaying shocked acquaintances of the Jackson family who had lived in the home on Oakleaf Court in a quiet suburban neighborhood for a decade. Friends planned a candlelight vigil to remember Sabrina and her parents for Wednesday evening at Kennedy High School in Cedar Rapids, where she and her brother attended. Alex and Sabrina Jackson were students at the University of Iowa, studying in the College of Liberal Arts and Sciences, according to the school's online directory. The university is located in Iowa City, about 35 miles south of their home. Our thoughts are with all those impacted by this tragic situation, said university spokeswoman Ann Bassett, who said counseling and other services were available for students and employees. Alex Jackson graduated from Kennedy High in 2019, a year before his sister graduated, according to a spokeswoman for the Cedar Rapids School District. He played the flute and his sister played the oboe in the school's symphony band in 2019. Sabrina Jackson introduced then presidential candidate Andrew Yang when he visited Cedar Rapids to discuss global warming in December 2019, according to news reports. Alex Jackson became an Eagle Scout in 2017 after working with the Save the Cedar Rapids Heritage Organization on a project to fix up a historic home. He spent hours painting the walls and ceilings of the home, originally built in the late 1800s so that low-income families could move in, according to Boy Scouts of America Troop 766. Alex Jackson had no prior criminal record in Iowa, not even a speeding ticket, according to a search of the state's online court database. His parents and sister also had no record of legal troubles in Iowa. Before moving to Cedar Rapids in 2011, the family had previously lived in Oregon. Alex Jackson was on suicide watch Wednesday in accordance with the jail's practice for new inmates charged with crimes that could lead to life imprisonment. Sheriff Brian Gardner said, if convicted of first-degree murder, he would not be eligible for parole. Well, folks, there you have it. You make your own decisions. You make your own determinations. As always, protect your energy, protect your peace. Like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.